So this is further down the Lavant Straight, are the overspill for the celebration cars for the 75th anniversary of Lotus. And you can see we're starting with the more later ones here. 1977 Lotus 78, and then of course the legendary Lotus 72, the Lotus 69, which is the Formula 2 car or Formula 3 car, and Lotus 59, which also ran in the Tasman. There's a full array here: Lotus 41 or Type 55, and then of course the famous Lotus Cortina. Over here, Lotus Elan +2, 130, and the Lotus Elan, legendary Lotus Elan, with the twin cam. Many of the Lotus display cars are also taking part in various races today, particularly in the Chichester Cup, which is for Formula Juniors, lots of Lotus 18s and 22s in that race. And here we have the Lotus Europa, famous car with the periscope air intake, and then the also equally famous Shapecraft 26R, lovely car. Perhaps the most important car in terms of turning Lotus into a producer was large-scale producer was the Elise fiberglass body, preceded by a Lotus 6, and here's 2 6s, and then 2 cars, neither of which would win a beauty contest. Please don't write in and be offended. Lotus 9. And then this famous car here, the Lotus 10. This has an Offenhauser engine in it and was reputedly driven by James Dean. As you can see, a polished aluminum or aluminium body. It's owned by Peter Morley, and was going to be running today but isn't, unfortunately. And then a Lotus 11. A lot of these cars ran in Le Mans because of the efficiency with the small Coventry Climax engine. And the last car on the list here is a rather special car. This is a Lotus 7. It's in 1958 Series 1, but if you're a Lotus 7 expert, you will notice that it doesn't look like a Lotus 7 would normally look like. So this car was hand-built over a number of years by the legendary Dick Crosswaite of Crosswaite and Gardner fame, the world's experts on Bugattis, XK Jaguar engines, and Coventry Climax engines. This car has a Formula 2 Cooper twin cam engine lurking underneath that little scoop here, and has suspension and setup, which is essentially means that it is a Lotus 15 under the skin. Look at these beautifully engineered oil rails down here. They're not for they're not just for adornment. They actually do everything. That they're functional, in other words. It's never been out on track here in Goodwood, and I'm delighted to say I'm going to be driving this today and indeed the next 2 days in the display. So hopefully she'll go as well as she looks.